So I just had a great encounter. This guy was wearing a cross. I noticed it, and a lot of times I'll use that as a point of contact. So I did my little thing, and I saw that he was in my pathway again, which is a sign to me. I just use that as a sign, and so I engage with him. Let me side note here: it is by no coincidence. It is not by mistake that somebody out of 8 billion people on the planet happen to be in my pathway when I'm looking to harvest. I'm looking to be a fisher of men. And so anyways, I walk up to this guy and start the conversation with, hey, excuse me, I like your cross. What's the story behind that? And he tells me it's his grandfather's. And then I talk, about, the relationship that I have with my grandparents, my grandpa. And, he unveils to me that he no longer has his grandparents. But then it opens a door that 19 years of marriage has ended, and all he has is his mother, and he's living with his mother. And but then I went ahead and turned it back to the symbol, and I talked about the symbol and the difference between the symbol and the substance, and how for a portion of my life and a season of my life that I recognized the symbol, I understood the symbol, the meaning behind the symbol, and the cause for the symbol, but I didn't have the substance. And then I opened myself up and received the substance of the symbol, and how the substance changed my life, and how the Holy Spirit of God gave me what Jesus said I was promised, and that was in Him I would have life and life more abundantly. And so after unpacking that to this guy, he had such an inquiry spirit, and fielded a couple questions about the substance, and the next thing I know, he's got his attention and his affection set on things above, and he is asking for the substance to mean more to him, and to reveal himself more to him. And so of course the ball's in his court, but I leave thankful and grateful and confident that this word and this challenge and this charge that this man that just was wearing a symbol has now been charged to hear his own words about his need for the substance, and about his commitment to pray about what just happened to him, and ask for the provider, the supplier, to supply the substance to him so that he can also live life and life more abundantly. Look out for the encounters out there. They are always in our pathway. We just have to ask the Lord to highlight them to us, and then take the courage and break the sound barrier and have that encounter for the cause of the kingdom.